All right. So, I'm just making sure the camera, everything is set up correctly. I want you guys to know that I'm super excited to be here with all of you. I know it takes a minute. Now, I'm super excited for this. You guys have no idea how positive of a timeline, like how positive this thing is of what's happening in the world right now. So get this, there are literally almost 1 million people. It's speculated that there could be close to 1 million people doing this meditation right now. Now, welcome everyone that's joining right now. Welcome to Jacqueline, welcome to Aaron, welcome to Michelle. Where are you all from? We're gonna get started here in a couple minutes. I thought I would just start a little bit early just to kind of engage with you guys, say hi. Welcome everyone. It's awesome to have so many people here. I wanna first off say thank you for being here. Since my awakening in 2012, I had this strong feeling that there would be a time that comes where many of us would come together to create this kind of change on the planet. Now, I'll tell you right now as well, a lot of this stuff that we see happening in the world right now, a lot of this fear, a lot of this stuff that's coming up, it's coming up so that we can actually clear it. So it's very powerful. Welcome everyone that's here. We got some Arizonians, we got people from South Carolina, Memphis, we got Ohio, nice. Thailand, awesome. And I wanna thank you because I know some of you in different parts of the world, it's a completely different time of day. Right here, I'm in Las Vegas right now. It's like, 7:30-ish. I thought I would go just a little bit early just to say hi to everyone. So thank you all for joining. Now, I will be answering questions as well as going through and just kind of sharing my perspective of what's happening. I know that I've made a couple videos on YouTube originally, or on Instagram, that kind of explain my perspective on things. And I kind of want to share a little bit more about that. Now, one thing that I think is happening right now is that there are different timelines. I know this sounds maybe esoteric to some of you. Maybe this link was shared and you're here right now, and maybe some of this sounds a little bit esoteric, but every single one of us are connected to what's called the collective consciousness. So every single one of us are connected. Now, every single one of us, the thoughts we think, the emotions we feel, that goes into creating the timelines that we experience as a collective consciousness. Now, in the past, this has actually been used against us for a long time. There's been people that know this, so what they do is there's like this level of fear that's projected out. It's one of the reasons you see on the media so much stuff going on. It's exaggerated. And one of the reasons it's exaggerated is because it keeps people in a certain state to where then they're more likely to look to authority. They're more likely to just kind of, in a way, give their power away. But what's happening now on the planet is so many people are at home, so many people are starting to think and wonder, what is reality all about? Who am I really? And many people are also going within. So what's happening on the planet right now is part of that is old systems are breaking down. Old power dynamics are breaking down too. There's been certain people that have had a certain amount of power, and what's happening is that negative intention that there may have been, now what's happening is we as a collective are taking that power back. Now, one of the ways that we do this is we come together like this, and what we do is we all set intention together. So first off, there are so many people that are doing this kind of live right now. Can you guys feel the energy? Can you guys, all of us focused right now on this, can you feel the energy? Let me know, because I can sure feel it. I feel everyone, it's such a powerful, positive direction that we're moving in as a collective. And there's certain timelines that could happen, which maybe might not be the most preferable. Now, when you look at this as well, we have that of, let's talk about, what would it be? Just in general, the timelines that we're on, it's something where we can put in positive momentum so that we don't experience as much negative projection as we could, if that makes sense. So, like I said, since 2012, I've kind of known that a time like this would come where we'd all team together. And like we said, there's so many people doing this right now. Let's see, so I can feel it coming in the air. Awesome, appreciate that. I came here to meditate. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that in about 10, 15 minutes. Now here's, the one thing I wanted to say as well. I don't know a lot about astrology. However, from what many astrologers have said is they've been almost waiting and talking about this time on a planet for a very long time. They've been talking about how during the first 2 or 3 months of 2020, something big is going to happen, and something big has definitely happened. And apparently, there's also another big astrology thing that's meant to happen at the end of 2020. However, I think that it can be something that could be very positive, very powerful. And what we can do is, as we do this meditation in a little bit, it's going to give us the potential to actually put energy into a positive timeline. Now, there's something called the meditation effect. Now, the meditation effect is also based on something that's called the Maharishi effect. Now, the Maharishi effect is actually from people that did a certain type of meditation called transcendental meditation. And what happened is thousands of people got together that sent out love and light to the planet. And what it did is it decreased that of crime and violent crimes and crimes in general on the planet by over 70%. Now think about that. It was like 4 or 5,000 people. We've got over 5,000 people here right now, and I'm not the only one doing this. There are many other YouTubers, there are many other people that are also leading guided meditations right now. We have the ability to really propel ourselves onto a positive timeline where positive things happen. We can literally shift the world by doing this. That's what meditation does. Now think of it. There's an electromagnetic energy field around our bodies. There's also electromagnetic fields around the planet. Now what happens is there's an accumulation of that. That's called collective consciousness. They've studied this in different ways by noticing that if one species does something, that'll happen on the other side of the world as well, because there's a collective consciousness. Now what we are all doing here is we are going to be focusing on positive timelines. And by doing this, it's going to counteract negative energy, and it's going to allow us to then literally be on that optimal timeline. I understand that to some people this might sound kind of esoteric, but it's really, really powerful. Like the Maharishi effect shows it. There's also the meditation effect, which maybe isn't actually transcendental meditation because we're not going to be focused on that. I'm not an expert at transcendental meditation, but just to give you a little bit of a game plan, we are going to be getting into a relaxed state. I'm going to guide it at about 7. What time is it right now? So I'm going to be guiding this at around 7:45, so in about 10 minutes. Until then, and what we're going to basically do is we're going to relax. We're going to imagine energy come into our body, and we're literally going to send that out and send out positive energy. And one thing that I figured we could do as well once we get to 7:45 is we're going to take in a deep breath out, and we're going to do Om. It's just a simple vibration of Om. It's a very powerful mantra, and it'll allow you to really sink into relaxation. It'll allow you to increase your frequency, your vibration as well. I know that sounds esoteric to some people. However, one thing that is going on right now, I want you to know that I believe what is happening right now on the planet with all this fear being brought up, it's being brought up so that we can clear it. That's what's happening. We have the opportunity to clear this. So Jai says, raising the vibrations of positivity, a positive planet. Awesome. Welcome to everyone that's joining right now. If you don't know, we're going to get started here at 7:45, which is in about 10 minutes from now. I'm super excited to be here with all of you. I want you to all know that you're really doing your part. You know, I share some of the work of Dolores Cannon, who was a hypnotherapist, who was through thousands of clients, they'd get into a very deep level of hypnosis. And what would come through is their subconscious mind. And they would say things, be able to say why they came here, what their purpose is in life, all these incredible things. And one of the things that was consistent among so many thousands of people is they've said, I came here to be a part of a great awakening, a great transformation on the planet. For a long, long time, we've been held into the dark. We believe and we don't know that we're spiritual beings having temporary human experiences. And what's happened is that's been in a way kind of, kept from us knowing this, but now there's so many people that are in quarantine, that are going deeper within, they're looking more into reality, and they're starting to see there's more going on than what is necessarily portrayed. And part of this is knowing this is why we came here. I've known this, like I said, since I went through my awakening in 2012. There'd come a time when we are able to create a great shift in consciousness. We're able to create ourselves to really let go of a lot of the lower vibrational things. a lot of the greed, a lot of the things going on with negative intentions that some people might have to keep people in lower vibrational states, that's going away. What we are going to do is we're going to allow this energy to come through, to go out to everybody else, and all of us doing this together, it is going to be extraordinarily powerful. I promise you. This has to do with understanding that collective consciousness I was talking about. So in general, there's old systems breaking down. Now this is both individual and collective. You may realize that there's a lot of things maybe being brought up for you as you become aware of some of your own belief systems. Maybe certain things aren't working anymore. Maybe you find yourself even in this fear, and you're able to observe that fear. You're able to observe as well that maybe you look at the media and it's being projected so much on you, and maybe you start to question things, and you start to see that effect that it has on your consciousness. So I want to first off congratulate all 7,000 of you that are here right now live. This is incredible. It is so cool to see so many people come together to experience this transformation. And I really honestly believe that out of the timelines, there's different timelines that exist. One of the timelines was actually the what was going on, the pandemic. That was actually way worse at one point. That's one timeline. We're not on that. We're on a much better one where it's not as big as it was maybe could have been. Now what's happening though is as we do this meditation, we're going to send out healing energy. We're going to send out intentions for every single one of us to be on a timeline where we're all experiencing literally us gaining our power, really embodying that happiness, abundance for everybody. These are things that with group intention, with mass intention, anything is possible. Like if you weren't here earlier, there's something that's called the meditation effect. Some people, there's also one called the Maharishi effect, where 4,000 people that were experts at transcendental meditation came together, meditated on healing and sending love out to the world. Over 70% of crime was reduced in the planet when that happened for that day. Now imagine that. Now imagine over 7,000 people here live right now doing this. We are going to be meditating and in our own way doing what I call the meditation effect, where it has such a powerful effect on the planet, and it has such a powerful effect on all of our lives. We're literally going to be putting ourselves on the most optimal timeline where there can be great things that happen. So old systems are breaking down. Old power dynamics are breaking down. So we got a couple more minutes. Old power dynamics are breaking down. This includes that of certain maybe people that have had power in the past, maybe even behind the scenes. I won't get too much into that because I know to some people that may seem kind of out there, but there's been certain things that are happening kind of behind the scenes that maybe a lot of us haven't been aware of. And what we're doing now is that is losing its power. It's literally breaking down. And what's happening is the collective power dynamic that wasn't working is breaking down so that we as the people have more power. So imagine right now a world, we're going to get into the meditation in a minute, but imagine right now a world where we are able to be happy, where we are able to be in equality, where the oceans are able to be cleaned, where there's no war, where there's just peace. Imagine where there's a reality, and that's a possibility for us. Like I said with the Dolores Cannon material, there were thousands of people that in that hypnosis said, came here to be a part of this big shift in consciousness. And it's happening now on the planet. So we're gonna get into it here in a second. We got a couple more minutes. What time is it? 42, we got 3 more minutes. Are you guys excited? So another thing that will most likely be happening in the future is there'll be currency, the financial currency, the way that works. That could be completely revamped in a new way. And what we can realize is that that's a part of maybe an older system that doesn't work, and maybe there's different intentions there from different perspectives, but what we can do is set the intention that is in the most empowering way to all people. We can set that intention. So the other positive thing about what's happening right now, even though there's a lot of negativity, is, I'm not kidding you, so many people are going through a spiritual awakening right now. So many people. It is incredible to see how many people are going through a spiritual awakening, because this fear is bringing people inwards. This fear is bringing people to question reality, to question the power dynamics that are going at play. And what's happening is we're starting to become aware that what we can do is we can take our power back. We're starting to become aware that there is a possibility where there's healing on the planet. There is that possibility where we experience positive equality, a reality where all of this fear that's goes away. We can envision that using the power of our hearts, connecting to all the thousands of people around the world. Now, I want to congratulate all 8,000 people here live right now. Very powerful that all of us are here. And it's incredible because there's thousands of other people doing live meditations as well. There could be close to 1 million people doing this, and it really has the potential to completely change the planet. So we're coming on it to right now. The thing I want to make sure, and the thing that I want to recommend to everyone, is if you can sit down. You can relax. You can lay down if you like. You can do whatever you like. It's going to be a 15-minute meditation. And right around there, maybe a little bit, not 100% on exact timing, but welcome to everyone that's joining right now. I see people from all over the world. We got about a minute. I'm going to ask you a question. Can you guys hear the music in the background okay? Can you guys hear it okay? You guys could let me know. Maybe put a 1 if you can hear this okay. Because we're all one, remember that? We're all one. You guys know that we're all connected? Okay, awesome. So here we go, we got about a minute left. So what we're gonna do is understand as well, there's certain frequencies, certain mantras that have a certain frequency. And now this mantra has no religious affiliation or anything. It's just a mantra that we can say. It's considered to be the sound of the universe. It is the mantra Om. So Om, like that. Om. I'm going to be doing it. Now, no one else can hear you, so you don't have to feel self-conscious or anything. I'm going to be doing the Oms, and we can all do it together. Now, all we do for this is we're going to take in a deep breath. We're going to put our hands over our heart, and we're going to imagine the energy inside of our heart increasing. And what we're going to also do is imagine that every single one of us right now, not only the 8.6 thousand people here right now, but also the million other people around the planet doing this meditation, imagine that with every Om, we connect to everyone else here, and that we create this powerful energy where then what we're going to eventually do is bring energy in through the crown of our head, through our head, and into the earth. Even if you're not outside right now, into the earth. And what that's going to allow us to do is to literally bring through high vibrational energy, and then we're going to bring it out through our hearts and send it out. So we're going to do this. I'm going to do a little bit of a visualization for relaxation, and I'm going to turn that down just a tad so I can hear my own thoughts. So welcome everyone that's here. We're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to do 3 Oms. Now with every Om, imagine sending that love out to other people right now. With every Om we do, imagine sending that love to the other people listening, and then what we're eventually going to do, not to only the people listening here, there's close to 1 million people potentially that are doing this right now. And imagine that all of our energies are connected. Okay, so now what I'm going to encourage you to do is take a deep breath in with me and a deep breath out. And we're going to take 1 deep breath in and out. Then after that, we'll do another one and then do the Om. So right now, set the intention that this transforms the planet, what we are getting ready to do. Set the intention to connect to a very high vibrational energy. With every Om, allow that high vibrational energy to go through your body. And imagine that you are sending this vibration as well to every single person that's also doing this. And then eventually we'll send it to everyone on the planet. But this helps us to build this collective consciousness around the planet. So right now, let's take a deep breath in. Let me turn this down just a tad more. Let's take a deep breath in. And then breathe it out through your mouth. Feel your body begin to relax more and more. Now, let's take another deep breath in and out and relax even deeper. Take another deep breath in through your nose. Breathe it out through your mouth. Feel your body begin to sink deeper and deeper into relaxation. Now go ahead and put your hands over your heart. Now imagine right now that this energy inside of your heart is beginning to increase. And the more you hear my voice, the more you feel your hands over your heart, the more you feel this love begin to increase inside of your body. So now we're going to take a deep breath in, and on the way out, we're going to Om. And you can just follow me. There's no right or wrong way to do this. And imagine that as you do that, there's a loving energy in your heart that begins to grow. The more you feel those vibration of your voice as you do it, and the more you send that energy to everyone else right now listening to this, close to 1 million people doing this around the world in their own way. So now take a deep breath in through your nose. With every Om, feeling your body come into balance, feeling this energy begin to grow inside that of your heart. Take another deep breath in through your nose. With every Om, you feel this connection. Imagine it going to everyone listening to this right now. All the people doing this form of meditation in their own way. Imagine us all connecting our energy fields together, all creating this powerful change in the world, on shifting ourselves to a very positive timeline. Now let's do one more Om. Breathe in through your nose. Sending that love to everyone that is listening to this right now. You also receiving that love, feeling that connection that all of us have, connected as one consciousness. Now, right now, put the sensation in your forehead. Feel yourself begin to loosen up and relax. Put the awareness behind your eyes. Feel your eyes relax. Deeper and deeper relaxation wherever you put your awareness. Bring the energy now to your jaw. Feeling your jaw begin to loosen up and relax. Realize the more you put the awareness in your body, the more relaxed you feel. Now bring the awareness into your left arm, your left hand. Feel it loosen up and relax. Your right arm, your right hand, becoming loose, heavy, feeling so relaxed. Now put the awareness in your chest, in your heart, and feel that the energy in your heart begins to grow. Now realize there is a very powerful energy inside of your heart. And the more you put the awareness here, the more you grow that energy. And imagine now that there's a ball of energy inside of your heart, any color that you like. And imagine that this ball of energy begins to spin. And the faster it spins, the more you feel this tingling sensation in your heart begin to grow. Now, I'm gonna count down from 10 to 1. With every number I count, you're gonna feel this energy begin to double in sensation. Feeling this energy begin to grow. Feeling this energy connect to everyone else doing this. Feeling bliss, feeling emotion come up. No, whatever comes up, it's okay. Allowing yourself to really sink into this experience. Now imagine this ball of energy in your heart. Feel this sensation. 10, feel it now begin to spin. And as it spins, imagine it This sensation getting stronger and stronger. 9, imagine this ball of energy begin to become more and more powerful. Every number I count, feeling this sensation more and more. 8, doubling that sensation with every number I count. 7, feeling it increase more and more. 6, 5, feeling this energy in your heart begin to increase even more. 5, 4, doubling that amount of sensation. 3, feeling this energy in your heart emanate out. 2, double that sensation again. And 1, feel that energy in your heart begin to explode in bliss and love, allowing whatever emotion to come up, knowing it's all perfect. This energy inside of you of love is who you really are. Now just soak in this experience. Be grateful. Send love to everyone else listening to this and everyone that is doing this right now and everyone in the world in general. Send your love out. And then move on to bring that awareness now to your stomach, loosening up, relaxing. Your left leg and foot. Feel it loosen up and relax. Your right leg and foot, loosening up, relaxing. Now with every breath you take, realize you're sinking more and more into this love sensation, knowing this is who you are. And put the awareness now around your body. Begin to sense that there's an energy field around your body. As you put it on different sides of your body, you can feel that you are much more than you priorly thought. You're much more than just your body. Now imagine that right now, let's all set the intention that this meditation, that what we're doing right now shifts the collective timeline to a more positive, the most optimal timeline we can experience. Set that intention right now that from this point going forward, the world will be forever changed. There will be more light than ever before. There will be more harmony that begins to come, that we experience and that we notice. Let's set that intention for more love in the world right now. Now, put the intention now of allowing a brilliant white light coming from that of the sky into your crown chakra, your top of your head. This white light is high vibrational, very divine. Allow it to come in and let it flood your body with this loving energy. Imagine it coming in, feeling more and more of that divinity as you allow this to flow through you so that it can also go through and transform everybody else that is on the planet, everybody else experiencing whatever they are. Imagine this white light beaming down, feeling that tingling sensation through the top of your head, going now through your neck, down your spine, into the earth, and send your love down into the earth. Send your love down, knowing that this earth supports us, and feel that gratitude you have for us being able to have the environment that we have here, to be able to have a beautiful planet with so much contrast. Send your love to the center of Mother Gaia, of planet Earth, and imagine that love flowing down. And now set the intention for that energy to now come up into your heart and send this loving energy out to everyone else on the planet. Not just the people listening to this, not just the people doing this meditation, but everyone. Send this loving energy all around the planet with the intention of it healing. With the intention of people tapping into love. Of people feeling gratitude and grateful for their experience, grateful for their friends and family, grateful that we're all in this together to go through this transformation. We're all in this together. We're all a part of it. You're a part of it. Now set that intention and imagine that now there is this pink, blue, white, gold energy of healing that goes out into the world. And let's all imagine the most positive outcome that we can on planet Earth. Let's imagine that the oceans get cleaned up. Let's imagine that there's amazing technology that can transform our world and also heal the planet. Let's imagine that if there's any technology that's been held back, that technology comes out to freely use so that we can protect our planet. Let's set the intention that people are healed of any type of disease, of any type of immune disorder, any type of anything going on in the world. Set the intention that these people heal. And imagine people excited knowing that everything is perfect and okay. Imagine us all smiling together, happy, as we go through this transformation. Happy as we go through this healing, this balance in the world. Imagine us all in abundance, enough for everybody. Imagine this reality. It is a potential. Let's set the intention right now with love from our heart that we experience this amazing reality. Let's imagine that all poverty is able to be completely eliminated. Imagine everyone having enough, people having enough to eat, an abundance of resources for everyone. Imagine that. Imagine that if there's any negative intentions in the world, that begins to crumble because there's a new energy here. And the new energy is built on integrity. The new energy is built on love. The new energy is built on connection and benefit to all. And set the intention right now and imagine what that world looks like. Imagine how happy we all are. Imagine us experiencing this as a natural part of our reality, of people doing what they love. Imagine people doing what they love, getting up every day excited. And imagine the energy dynamic on the planet beginning to grow, us noticing this love in the world, us noticing and allowing ourselves to feel more of this love as well, knowing that from this point going forward, our lives are going to be forever changed. We are going to notice this positive timeline. We are all shifting together to this positive timeline. And let's send our love to allow and our intention to allow this timeline to come to fruition, maybe even in a better way than we can imagine. All we want is we want love. We want connection. We want us to feel in balance and harmony with Earth. We want us to know that we're all connected, and we want to know who we really are. And we are all connected. We are all one. And all of us together right now are amplifying this energy on the planet. And from this point going forward, these positive timelines will come to fruition. These positive timelines are what we choose. We choose healing on the earth. We choose abundance for all. We choose health for everyone. Imagine sending love energy and healing energy to everyone that needs it right now on the planet. Everyone that may be experiencing a lack of health, any negative symptoms of what's going on in the world. Imagine them healed, completely whole and complete. excited with their family and friends. And set the intention that everyone here feels this, knows we all know together that this potential, this optimal timeline is what we choose. Set that intention from your heart and then give it up to your higher mind. Allow this to come in even a better way than we can possibly imagine right now. We call and we ask for the best possible timeline. One of healing, one of love, one of free energy, one of technology that benefits the all, one of healing the planet, one of health, one of connection, one of abundance, and us all feeling in that prosperity. Us all knowing there's enough to go around, there's enough for all of us to feel that within ourselves. We choose that reality now. It is what we choose. And from this point going forward, our lives will never be the same. It will be more positive. We will also be aware and able to observe our thoughts easier than ever, knowing that as things come up, we can observe them rather than react. We have that choice. And we know that now. We knew it before deep down, but now we really know it. Set that intention for all of these positive outcomes to come to fruition. Set that intention now. I'm going to count down from 3 to 1. With every number I count, you're going to feel an increase of this love energy begin to explode all over the planet. Imagine energy colors of pink, blue, gold, white going out, healing the planet. 3, feel this energy begin to increase inside of your heart, feeling this loving energy begin to connect to everyone else listening, everyone else on the planet in general. 2, double that sensation inside of your body, inside of your heart. And 1, feel that energy explode out to the whole planet. Every single person feeling it. We have now chosen a positive, loving, empowering, healthy planet, and you and I choose to be healthy, positive, abundant, because we know we can make that choice. So I'm going to count down now from 3 to 1. When I reach 1, you're going to be able to open your eyes, feel so relaxed, feel so good knowing you're going to have an amazing rest of your day or whatever time of day it is for you right now. 3, bring the awareness now into your body. Feel inside of your hands and your feet. 2, bring the awareness more in your body. And 1, feel free to open up your eyes now and feel that sensation. I want to congratulate every single one of you. Guys, how awesome was that? I felt that. It wasn't me, it was all of us. I just want to make that clear too. This isn't like my ego saying, oh, this is all of us. What did you guys experience? I'm going to stay around for a little bit, maybe answer some questions. But allow yourselves to relax right now. 11,000 of us here right now. We have the potential to change the planet because of our energy. Every single one of you are here to be a part of this shift in consciousness. Like I was talking about earlier with the whole Dolores Cannon thing. Dolores Cannon has taught. She's a hypnotherapist. She has 17, 19 books out you can check out. Transcripts of people. Awesome, amazing. Lauren says, I'm totally crying and smiling. I love you all. You guys are all amazing. You guys know that you guys did this, right? You guys are here right now. We are literally shifting to a more positive timeline. This is our reality now. Couldn't stop smiling. Amazing. It felt the love. It's all of our love connecting together. So realize that we are on a more positive timeline now. There are also, what time is it? Did I go? Yeah, perfect. There's like 20 something minutes. There are people all around the planet that were doing this. So I want to congratulate every single one of you. We are doing this together. And what I recommend is, if we can, I'm going to leave this meditation up. I'm going to do this meditation every single Sunday. So if you guys want to do this meditation every single Sunday, let me see some thumbs up or some ones or whatever. You guys want to do this every single Sunday? We'll come back to this video and do it. What do you guys think? Because every Sunday, this meditation that I did, a form of it, has been happening since 2012. It's just that now this has become viral and you have so many people all over the world doing this right now. Not just me facilitating it, so many others. So I say every single Sunday, bookmark this video, come back to it, do this meditation. I promise you, every single time you do this, every single time I do it as well, it is adding energy to the collective. So I want you to know that first off. But what I was sharing earlier about Dolores Cannon, we all came here to be a part of the shift in consciousness. We all came here to wake up to more of who we are. And I know that sounds esoteric. You guys know me, I like the practical stuff. I like the esoteric stuff, but I also like the practical stuff. And there's also other books called The Law of One that have talked about this time on the planet. We came here for this whether we remember it or not. And it is a super powerful time to be alive. Now, ABC stands for always be choosing. Always be choosing the things in your life. Treat it as if you chose it and realize that then you relax. Then you notice that there's more of that allowance. That resistance begins to fade. I love all of you. This is awesome. If you guys have questions, feel free to ask questions. I'll go and answer some questions for Jessica says, always be choosing. ABC. Super simple. Exactly. We choose this new reality. So what's fallen apart is the 3D duality, control, separation, the autopilot mind. That's what's happened with all of this stuff going on in the world. People are waking up that there's more going on. People are waking up to how all of these things are falling away. The old power structure, the old control is falling away. There's a new reality of connection, of awareness, and of choice. That's what's been talked about. That's happening right now on the planet. And the only thing that supports is positive, integrative energy. Seeing how you can add value to other people. Tapping into your own gifts, knowing that that's what adds value. So let me know what you guys thought of this. You can always tag me on Instagram or something. I'll be resharing those as well. And really encouraging us we can do this more often. This is my first one ever. I've done this on Instagram before, but normally on Instagram, there's like maybe 500 people that do it live. This is 10,000 people, it's a little bit different. But it's not just me. You guys are here because there's a mass consciousness going on. This has nothing to do with me. All I'm doing is I'm doing my part of getting into this role. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll hang around for a couple minutes. Today, I've been anticipating this all day. I've been very excited about it. I just got off the phone with some people and we're like, look, this is so exciting. Literally, other YouTubers, we're all doing this and we've all encouraged each other because this is how powerful it is. So thank you, Karimel, Amy, we are together. Yes, Maria, overwhelming joy and tears. That's awesome. Ari, nice to see you, Ari. I just got it. Nice. Welcome everyone that's here. Now, if you guys have questions, feel free to ask questions. I will be answering for a little bit longer. I'll see if there's any questions. I'm glad that you guys all felt it though. I feel like it's a very powerful energy that we can really tap into. It's a very powerful time to be alive. And yeah, I think that going forward, what other timelines are there? There are other timelines where there's more there's timelines where there's things happening where that old power dynamic is in place, where people are kind of controlling things behind the scene. What's happening though is we're taking our power back. Some things backfired in that direction. What's happening is we're taking our power back and we're teaming up together. And that's why there's over 8,000 people here right now talking about this. What did you feel during this meditation? When I was doing this, by the way, I had a completely different scenario for how I was going to do this. It just started to kind of flow through. And everyone has that ability. Everyone has that ability. When we are allowing that white light to come through, it's an ability that we have to allow energy. And what I felt was just an extreme amount of love in my heart. And just a very strong certainty that we are shifting the planet. So where we're going is we're going towards a planet timeline where old things will break down so that new positive things can be built. A release of technology that may have been suppressed, things that can clean up the ocean, the level of poverty on the planet, the level of people that go hungry, things like this are going to begin to go away. And not overnight, but maybe we have that optimal timeline, right? But we are setting that intention right now, which is very powerful. So many people have done this all around the world in their own way. And one of the positive benefits is it's triggering people into their spiritual awakening, to go within. So yes, to connect to your higher self, what I do is I set that intention in meditation. And what I do is I imagine myself connecting to that. And realize you don't have to be a visualizer to experience this. You could feel it, just a sensation. Every single one of us are an eternal spiritual being having a temporary human experience. So because of that, we have a connection and we have guidance around us at all times, even if we're not aware of it. And I know that sounds esoteric. I keep saying that because I know there's a lot of people here. But yeah, so the whole parallel universe thing, there's different timelines based on the momentum of energy that we all have as a collective. But what we're doing right now is we're shifting to a more positive timeline. We're shifting to a timeline where it's more positive benefit for the people. So set that intention. Yes, it's like the age of Aquarius, exactly. Nice. Well, everyone, I appreciate all of you here. I want you to know that I love you. Share this meditation so that other people can do this meditation as well. This will really help a lot of people. Other than that, I want to thank you all for being here. And as always, peace, much love, and namaste.